What's up, Taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. Now, before I get started, I need to tell you where I stand because I think there's going to be some of you who don't know my history with Candace Owens, and some of you probably don't know my opinion in reference to Ben Shapiro. I'm going to do this video because I'm looking forward to the debate. It's going to go down, and I'm all here for it. So for those who don't know, I hate Candace Owens. I hate her guts. I really do. She came out with a doxing site back in 2017 called Social Autopsy. My cousin, who hates my guts, managed to put my full docs on that website along with children and she didn't put the children on there. It's like other people put kids on there. She justified that, saying that it's okay to dox little kids because at least they will learn how to behave on the internet. Blah, 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 blah. Myself, along with a lot of centrists and a couple of people on the left, we band together and was able to force her to take that website down before it was launched because she was accepting people to enter in private information. And then there was a date, and I think it was like 2 weeks before we got a chance to get it taken down. And so that's the reason why I hate her, because at that time I had 2 ex-cons that I had locked up when I was a police officer looking to kill me, and this was putting my life in jeopardy. So, and she never apologized. She said that her heart was in the right place, and she doesn't regret anything. So, now Ben Shapiro, I just don't like Ben Shapiro. I never liked little Benny. You know what I'm saying? He's just arrogant, and thank God he stopped telling all of us about his wife, and his wife is a doctor, and his wife's a doctor, and wife's a doctor. Was there a time that I enjoyed his snappy debates? Sure, it was entertaining, but once you get to know him as a person, you're like, whatever. But anyway, let's go over to this article here that I want to read to you all, because this is going to go into, and then I'm going to read the tweets of how all this went down and give you all my opinion. Now, I'm not going to read all of this because the tweets really tell you what's going down. Candace Owens challenges Ben Shapiro to debate on Israel-Hamas war anti-Semitism definition. Post quitting the Daily Wire, Candace Owens wants to debate against former Daily Wire colleague Ben Shapiro. Shapiro accepts the challenge, reminding her that he offered a debate a month ago. Candace is rebranding. She tried to go to the black community. They tell her to kick rocks. And I think now she's ready to go to value entertainment. And I'll show you proof for that in a minute. So, with her being left from Daily Wire, she's trying to see what her next grift is going to be. And I think we found it. For some reason, because her and Nick Fritos are like this. They're real close. So I think this is one of those situations where she's trying to use the whole Christian grift and talking about Christ is King, and I just have questions. She's doing those tropes. But anyway, let's go ahead and start and go to how all of this got started. For some reason, now I want you to know, a lot of people that's playing in this, they love Candace Owens. And by the way, Ben Shapiro, Jeremy Boring or something like that, I hope they get everything that coming to them, because you guys hired the heifer. So don't think I'm going to feel sorry for you. You deserve this butt whooping. Anyway, this is Andrew Schultz, and this is him making a reaction from his podcast in reference to Ben Shapiro. So let's go through this.
Candace, she's not afraid of nobody. She will say whatever the fuck she wants to say. She will debate any single person. She'll go out there.
No, she will not debate every single person. I don't know why you lying. Like, get off the butt, dude. Get off the butt. You know what I'm saying? This is not true.
Do it, right? Ben Shapiro is debating college kids.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest, right? It's like,
first of all, Ben Shapiro, the most recent that I know of, debated Destiny. He also debates other people. He doesn't do the college thing in a while. Well, he does the college things, but I haven't seen him do college things in a while. So the thing about it is that people have to treat Candace with kid gloves. All right. So don't act like that Ben Shapiro is subpar or inferior to Candace. Candace Owens, who believed that the moon landing is a fictitious story. So yeah, that chick.
Anytime he debates somebody who's like worthy, he either gets washed or bare minimum stalemate.
You can't give me one example of that. Not one.
Never seen him actually win a debate against somebody who's like educated in the matter.
Yeah. This is what I said. He's just all on her boobs, okay? Like, are you saying so? This was planned. I want you guys to understand. This was not by accident. All right. Andrew Schultz and Candace are like this, and so is Anomaly. They're all in this together, and so this is what she asked him to say, and then this was her opportunity to go after Ben. Ben is hated, but Candace is not. I don't know who's hated more between her and him. It's kind of hard to tell right now on Twitter. Candace says, I would like to debate Ben Shapiro on Israel and the current definition of anti-Semitism. Can somebody make that happen? I don't know why she didn't at him with this, but here it is. So Ben Shapiro quote tweets her and says, sure, Candace, I text you on February the 29th offering this very thing. Let's do it on my show this Monday at 5 p.m. at our studio in Nashville. 90 minutes live streamed. Okay. Then, did she respond here? No, she didn't respond here. She responded here. Okay. So then she goes here. This is where it gets good. I'm sure you can appreciate why I prefer to keep this off the Daily Wire platform, as well as the true reason why we were never able to make any discussion happen. Let's choose a neutral trust. A neutral? You think Patrick Bet-David is neutral? And like I said, he offered her a job, so she's going to probably be working over at Valuetainment. So this is not neutral whatsoever. And they don't like Ben Shapiro. So he says, let's choose a trustworthy platform. I vote Patrick Bet-David, right? So then little Benny over here quote tweet her, and this is what he says. Candace, I see why you want to hide behind a moderator, particularly one who said, we should rename our company the Daily Jewish Wire just yesterday. No, that's his answer. 101 Monday at 5 p.m. We can sit down and have a healthy debate like adults, and we'll live stream it on X and YouTube. Take it or leave it. Oh, I kind of like that. Hey, you want me, honey. I don't want you. So if you want me, you're going to go by my terms. That's what little Benny is saying. As for the true reason you didn't respond to my offer to sit down with you and discuss these issues publicly or privately back in February, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. So y'all remember tomorrow at 5 p.m., okay? I think this is going to be streamed on the Daily Wire, right? Yeah, it's going to be streamed on the Daily Wire on YouTube and Twitter X. So Candace is now scared. Y'all think she ain't scared. She is. But see, this is the thing about Candace. She can't lose because of the bigotry of lower expectation on the right. She can look like a clown and everybody will vilify Ben Shapiro. Okay. So I want y'all to understand, she's not going to look crazy. She's going to be like, oh, this is the reason why they did it. And that's why I said I wanted a moderator and blah, blah, blah. I mean, she didn't have a moderator with Destiny. Neither did Ben Shapiro. Well, no, they did have had Lex Friedman, I think, with Ben Shapiro. He was the moderator. But I mean, she's just scared because she knows she's going to look like a fool. But then again, I don't know if Ben Shapiro is going to take it easy on her. We're about to see. Anyway, So this is what Candace says in return. I'm not hiding behind a moderator. Lol. I'm just choosing not to bring eyes to the Daily Wire. You are rather typically removing PBD's words from their proper context to make it seem as though he's basically attacking you. He did attack him. I mean, why be coward about this? Rather, he offered free advice. The Daily Wire, naming the Daily Wire the Daily Jewish. Why you think that's going to go over well with people? Shut yours. The Daily Wire will not take heat if they were open about their priorities. But I'll choose to be understanding regarding your exhaustive sensitivities to everyone, everywhere. Would you prefer Charlie Kirk, who's also like this with Candace, and Tim Cass, who's also like this with Candace? This is what I'm saying. All of this is biased. These are people who love Candace Owens. And then she says, I will also throw in Joe Rogan, who's not that close to Candace, but he simps for her. I heard it as an option. Or your buddy, Lex Friedman. Lex Friedman is neutral. He's a good moderator as well. Truly, pick a moderator or agree to do this live, one-on-one via a channel that the Daily Wire cannot cash in on, but I am fully in. So this woman this is amazing. She challenged him for a debate, but then going to pick the terms. If you are chasing Ben, then he picks the terms. You know how that works, girl. And then she does this. By the way, wait a minute. Didn't he say something about the go to Shabbat or something? Did I miss that? Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I think I missed the part where he said that he's going to Shabbat. Or maybe I haven't gotten to it. No. I missed it. I'm not sure. So she said, anyway, he said something to her like, hey, I'm going to actually, let me see. Cause I don't even know. Let's go to Ben Shapiro's, thing here. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Cause I do believe. Yeah, here we go. This is back in. Okay, here we go. This is what he says. I am now signing off for Shabbat. I'll plan to be in Nashville for this conversation on Monday. So I'm going home. Screw you guys. I kind of like that. That was pretty based and blue. Okay, so now after wait. Okay. So this is when he says, I'm taking Shabbat, I'm about to go, and he logged off of the internet. This is where she started doing her coping session. I cannot laugh hard enough at Ben Shapiro's obvious, I'll only do this at the Daily Wire at 5 p.m. Eastern time on Monday or not at all stunt. Yeah, it's called chase the clout, Helfer. You should know how that works. This dude literally got on a plane to go debate Destiny the streamer as moderated by Lex Friedman 2 months ago. Stop making a show of it, Ben. Man up. Let's pick a date, time, a mutual agreed to platform regarding which I have just offered you 5 viable options. Then she says this underneath that. Also, I want the public to know that the entire executive team at the Daily Wire, who Ben would have run this proposal by, are aware that I am in London right now. They know the Monday deadline in person is virtually impossible to swing, which is why I am convinced this is just show and tell. No reason at all. We can't just coordinate schedules like adults if he is actually game and not playing pretend. I am very, very, very much game to make this happen. Right. And like I said, because Candace can't lose. It's just what the right and the left has done with the whole bigotry of low expectations of, oh, you were just too mean to her, or, oh, she just doesn't understand because she's black. So there's that, say they don't clown her like they clown anybody else. Anyway, so here she go with Patrick Bet-David to Kate for him. Patrick Bet-David just threw down $250,000 for Lincoln Riley's family to make this debate happen. And yes, Ben Shapiro did take PBD's word completely out of context. No, he didn't. These people don't like Jews. There was zero malicious intent. I'm American First because she's part of Nick Fuito's organization, you know what I'm saying? So Miss Hitler didn't do nothing wrong. I'm American First, so I am in. Amazing options to make this charitable. And then this is, of course, Patrick Bet-David stepping in. So he goes, my proposal to Ben Shapiro and to real Candace Owens. By the way, he is Team Candace Owens, but listen to this.
Ben and Candace, let me first start off by saying I am so happy the two of you guys are talking, as well as agreeing to do a sit down. Obviously, the detail is the challenge where we're going to figure out. Let me give you a couple things I want you to be thinking about. One, Ben, let me address your issue about what I said yesterday with the Daily Israeli Wire. I even said the Daily Jewish Wire. If you haven't watched the entire context of what I said, I'm going to put the link below. You can go watch the entire thing on what I said from the beginning to the end. I highly recommend you watch it. Secondly, why I think you have to know where my perspective is slightly different is I understand where you're coming from.
No, you don't.
I lived in Iran as a kid from the day I was born.
Here's why you hate Jews. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm not listening to this. Look, I forgot about this. Here's the thing. Patrick Bet-David, he's a POS, right? So he tells Ben, you took me out of context, my friend. Okay, you took me out of context. I put the context below this video. You ready for this? Look at this below this video. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let's click on here. Look at this. 24 minutes and 36 He put, like, it's not that much context in the world. You see what I'm saying? He put an entire show, 24 minutes and 30. He just put the show up there instead of just clipping out the part where the context matter. All right, instead of the whole show. So this is what I say. These tricks, but they all on the same team with Candace Owens, right? So then Jeremy jumps in because, you know, Candace stood up here and said something about, I just want you to know that Ben Shapiro will run this by the team. So Jeremy says, it's Shabbat, but I think Ben was clear. 101 in person, Nashville, Monday, 5 p.m., live streamed on X and YouTube. I'll add there will be no ads on the video and no charge to watch it. No one cashes in. You debated Destiny on his show without a moderator less than a month ago, and he debated plenty of people without a moderator on your own show. I find it amazing everybody throwing around Destiny's name like he's a redheaded stepchild. You had Destiny where you had Destiny. Okay, hold up. Where was it? All right. You asked for a debate. If you want it, come have it. Exactly. You don't want to ask for it. If you ask for the debate, get the debate. Oh, evil heifer. All right. So Candace responds to this, right? 1, I know I am in London and cannot appear in person. Sorry, I read that wrong. You know I am in London and cannot appear in person. You have known for months I was going to be in London this week. Daily Wire employees were intentionally slated to be here with me. So publicly pretending you guys are not aware of this seems odd. 2, I can certainly swing this virtually on Monday, 101, if you guys really just cannot wait for me to get back. But I am refusing to allow this to happen on any Daily Wire platform. This request seems perfectly reasonable and understandable to everyone but the Daily Wire. Why is that? Because you're chasing somebody who works for the Daily Wire. Spoiler alert, it's going to be on the Daily Wire. It's going to be on the Daily Wire. And then she responds to Lex Friedman because she doesn't respond to this. Lex Friedman said, "Sure, I'll host it. It'll be fun. And then Candace quote tweets him and says, Ben is offline until Sunday, apparently, which is today, by the way. I want you guys to understand that later on today, this is when Ben Shapiro will come back. Apparently, he thinks people hide behind hosts, even though you just hosted his last debate. Hopefully, when he reemerges, he will reconsider giving you a friendly to him. I am fully game. Okay. Then I think Jeremy comes back in, and boy, oh boy, get ready for this book. I don't know your international travel schedule, Candace. I know when you've wanted to talk to someone in the past, you've flown across the world to make it happen. You asked for a debate, Ben agreed to a debate. You don't want it on Daily Wire channel? Fine. We can live stream it to your channels. You don't want to shoot it on Daily Wire studio? Fine. We'll rent a studio in Nashville. You don't want a Daily Wire crew? Fine. We'll hire a Daily Wire. We'll hire a local crew. You don't want Daily Wire to pay for it? Fine. You're rich. You can pay for it yourself. You don't want to do it on Monday? Fine. Let us know how long you need to prepare. We will not agree to a moderator. No third party to put their finger on the scale. We will not agree to a virtual event or edited video, live in person, one-on-one. The rest of this is just noise. Ow! Dang it. Oh my God. So this is what she finally says, bearing the odd insinuation that you didn't know your own employees were booked on international flights to come join me in London to film for your platform. This is great. I fully accept no moderator. I will get in touch privately to get this set up. Major win. Hand emojis, American flag. So, what is the conclusion to all of this? Well, this is all part of her rebranding. Also her getting some sympathy and her choosing a new team and also being ready to be platformed on Valuetainment, because the Patrick Bet David wanted to get Tucker Carlson and he couldn't do it, so he's reaching out to Candace. Now, would Candace do her own show like Tucker Carlson? I don't think so. She's kind of like the type of person who can't really swing it on her own. So she needs another major site behind her. And I think Valuetainment is there to step up to the plate. But let me know what you guys think. I'm definitely going to cover the debate. Hence why I want to do this video, because if the debate is tomorrow, I'm going to cover it. So be prepared for me to go over that. So let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give me a like. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.